Uh, all by myself. To be all by myself. Oh, hey there, tubers. It's James here. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone and everywhere. Hopefully you're all in love, unlike me. Nah, I'm kidding. Like, I'm single at the moment, and if that's what it needs to happen throughout my life right now, then that's what it has to happen. So, I'm doing a Valentine's Day video for you couples, you singles, you people who are whatever you want to be in relationships or just hanging out, whatever. Do whatever you got to do. So, I have picked out movies that are good for Valentine's watching, and I believe that this will get you through the time while you are single or whatever, for the laughs, for the feels, and for the great cast and all that. So, get a drink, get your ice cream, and plug these into your DVD player, or find them on Netflix if you can, and let's get the list going with Ghost. We all know I'll say the meme now, it's the clay, the pottery, it's the sensual scene of two lovers trying to make pottery, but also getting very sexy. Ooh. Yeah. Ghost is one of my personal favourite movies. Mostly, it's a good Patrick Swayze movie. Like, I know his hair doesn't move because it's basically fucking gelled there. It's like, okay, dude, I get it. You are the man of the 80s/90s. Demi Moore is good in it. Whoopi Goldberg is hilarious in it when she was great back in the day. And it's really... hold on, how long does it go for? Goes for 2 hours, but it's worth the time. Like, single or a couple, watch it, reenact it. You know you want to. Yeah, you do. Next, Warm Bodies. It's a bit wanky. It's kind of on the same verge as Twilight, but let's say a bit better because we don't have any sparkly vampires. And it's a better cast, in my opinion. Like, we've got Nicholas Hoult from Skins, and he's doing way better in Hollywood than anyone else at the moment, really. Yeah, it's from the point of view of the zombie. It's a zombie flick. And, yeah, he's doing his zombie thing, and he falls in love with a woman who's actually killing his kind, and then he kind of kills her boyfriend, but as he eats the brainstem, it's like he has the memories of the boyfriend, so it's like, that's kind of awkward. It'd be interesting to know which inspired what, like if Warm Bodies inspired iZombie, or iZombie inspired that. But yeah, it's funny, it's worth your time, it's good for a few laughs, and it'd be a great thing to watch as well. Just Friends. Like Ryan Reynolds, Amy Smart, Anna Faris, Chris Klein. Great cast. Super funny. I think it was a straight to DVD maybe. And it was Anna Faris's and Ryan Reynolds' second flick together. So what the special features was, Anna Faris liked to get rough during the scenes with Ryan Reynolds because they did Waiting, a movie together beforehand. So whenever there was a scene with them and she was supposed to get physical, she got physical. So yeah, and you also get to see Ryan Reynolds in a fat suit, and that is just hilarious beyond results. And it's basically, the premise is, dude's in the friend zone, wants to get out of the friend zone. How does he get out of the friend zone? So one of those type of movies, and we've all been in the friend zone. I know I have. Sorry, lost myself there, but yes. Great for singles or couples. Adult territory here. Zack and Miri make a porno. This is the Kevin Smith movie with the. From memory, I think it was when Jason Mewes, the dude who plays Jay from Jay and Silent Bob, out of the Kevin Smith View Askew universe, finally got out of rehab, and this was his first movie back. And it's Zack and Miri make a porno. It's basically the title. It's hilarious as anything. Seth Rogen, Elizabeth Banks work perfectly together, and the premise is over the top and amazing. It's a shame it didn't go within the View Askew universe, so Jay and Silent Bob didn't show up, but it still works. It's hilarious, and you'll laugh your heads off. The other out of territory, Choke. This is an excellent movie. I need to read the book because it's from the author of Fight Club, and that dude is amazing. So, this guy is a sexaholic and a compulsive liar, and to feel loved, he purposely goes to restaurants and chokes himself, so rich patrons will save him, like do the Heimlich, and then they're in his debt, and it's like, so he doesn't have to pay for anything. It's like, oh, so we got Sam Rockwell in it, and Sam Rockwell is amazing in this, and Angelica Houston is awesome in anything she does. Yes, adults only, rated R, so keep that in mind. It was bound to happen. My first Ryan Gosling movie that I actually like. Crazy Stupid Love, and this is like a basically all-star cast. I thought it was going to be stupid because it's got Ryan Gosling in it, but it's got Steve Carell, Julianne Moore, Emma Stone, Marisa Tomei, and Kevin Bacon. It's just basically an awesome cast and new upcoming kid actors as well. And it doesn't go the usual route of the proper love story or whatever. It actually starts off with a divorce. So I'm like, oh, well, okay. And Steve Carell is amazing in this. Like, he has gotten better with everything he's done. Yes, Julianne Moore is also amazing. Kevin Bacon has his moments. And Ryan Gosling, if you ladies want to watch him with his shirt off a few times, you know you want to. There you go. But he also has a scene in a sauna where he's just standing full on naked in front of Steve Carell. It's like, oh, that's awkward. But it worked. It's amazingly funny. I recommend that to nearly everyone I see for, like, you want a stupid romantic comedy or whatever. But it's more than that. It's depth and everything. So watch and you'll laugh and you'll love. This one is more out of weirdness. The Loved Ones. Australian horror romantic movie. Like, yeah, we know how to do it. We are fucked to the head. Like the scene says, it says Pretty in Pink meets Wolf Creek, and that is fucking true. It's got Xavier Samuel in it. He's from the Twilight series and making his way up in the Hollywood world. And it's got like a lot of Australian actors as well. Jessica McNamee, Victoria Thane. And it's basically this chick wants... It's a good prom movie too. But this chick wants to go out with this dude for prom. He has a girlfriend, so she kidnaps him. What you gonna do? The Adjustment Bureau. Matt Damon and Emily Blunt work perfectly together. This is all about fate, and like on the front of the DVD it says Born meets Inception, and it does. It's kind of like in the realm of Dark City and the Sliding Doors. But yeah, like, if you want something that'll blow your mind away, you're thinking about fate and how you keep saying Matt Damon every now and again, The Adjustment Bureau, it's so good. Like, I was blown away, and the trailer got me so good. Steve Carell once more, and Tina Fey, Date Night. This is hilarious. It's out on Netflix, I think, or Stan, one of the two, or both. But I recommend getting it on Blu-ray and get the extended edition because they edit the hell out of it for God knows what reason uh, in Netflix. But it's so funny. They work well together, and again, a great cast. It's like Mark Wahlberg, James Franco, Mila Kunis, Ray Liotta, Taraji P Henson, and Common, and it's got so many good one-liners, and trying to see them work well as on the run for whatever they were supposed to do. It's just like, what? And you'll laugh yourself silly. Strip club scene, Tina Fey in a corset. Hell yeah! Right, we're coming basically to the point where these movies are basically the same. American Ultra with Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart, and Mr. Right with Sam Rockwell and Anna Kendrick, yeah, and Tim Roth. Basically the same premise in a way, sort of. Like, think of this as Jason Bourne is a stoner, and think of this as Jason Bourne as Jim Carrey. But both have a similar premise. Both are like great cast as well. And Kristen Stewart actually acts in this one, so you're like, well, okay. Yeah, Jason Bourne meets he's a stoner, and it's like basically he's rebooted to hit the be assassinated, but it doesn't work. And Mr. Right, it's like he's trying to protect the woman he loves without knowing it, and he's being a smartass about it with the clown nose. This one is hilarious too. Give both of them a watch. I personally like American Ultra a little bit more than Mr. Right, but everyone loves Anna Kendrick, and she does her Anna Kendrick stuff here, and Sam Rockwell is on point in this one too. So yeah. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Again, I believe this could be on Netflix or Stan, but again, get the DVD version as being it's a Judd Apatow produced film or whatever, and they like to, and Seth Rogen? No, sorry, Judd Apatow. Being that Judd Apatow likes to film no matter what, there are tons of bloopers and tons of extras as well. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is a breakup film, ultimately. Got Jason Segel from How I Met Your Mother in it. Kristen Bell, and she's actually pretty awesome in this too. Russell Brand. Everyone has a love-hate relationship with him. This is actually a pretty good film with him in it. The spin-off film, Get Him to the Greek, was what this came from. And it's... Get Him to the Greek is not that great. Jonah Hill, yeah, whatever. But got guest stars and cameos, and it's just hilarious. It's just... and Jason Segel wanted to do a puppet play all his life. So while making this film, they did it. It's like, hell, if you're going to do it, fucking do it. There you go. And the last one, I Love You Man. Best bromance movie ever. Jason Segel again with Paul Rudd and Rashida Jones, Andy Samberg, and Jon Favreau, the original Hulk. So I like to think that it's Ant-Man trying to sell Hulk's home. But you got plenty of laughs in this, great one-liners, and it's a little awkward of a movie. But this man, he has no guy best friends or best friends in general. So he's trying to find best friends before he can get married, so he can have best men for the wedding. And it actually goes down a really good path, and it's a good bromance movie. And if you want to laugh and you want to feel, go for I Love You Man. But yeah, but that comes to the movies that James recommends. And like I said, if you're single or alone on Valentine's Day, don't think about it too much. Like, the right person will come to you. It'll be time. It's just not probably this Valentine's Day. try and be happy, try and do things that you want to do, make yourself feel loved, treat yourself, go out, get a perm, or your nails done, your hair did, your eyebrows on fleek, or whatever. Make yourself feel good. Like, Valentine's Day doesn't have to be sitting around drinking tons of alcohol, eating ice cream, going through booze after booze after booze after booze. No, it'll happen when it happens. But as I said, like, share, subscribe, recommend some romantic movies or whatever, couple related movies that you would like to see. And if you do watch them, send me a comment of what you liked the most. And if need be, I'll try and find some more. And as we always say, like, share, and subscribe.